Hi, and this is my first impressions of the Sparky Pro 10, or otherwise known as Unicool X3. Well, I haven't bought a scooter since 2021, and my old scooter is there, KRUSADE G2 Pro, 48 volt. But in 2024, you can now get a lovely 60 volt. This is a 6025 amp hour for relatively cheap. Basically, it was twice the cost of that one, and hopefully twice as more fun. What made me buy this? Initially just the color scheme, because as you know, a lot of these scooters are just color schemes are not for me. Neon green, neon yellow, neon orange. It's just I don't like those colors. But as soon as I saw this with the chrome, I think they're plastic covered swing arms, and the white features, mudguard, which you can change for about $90. The pack covers all of the mudguards round by the headlights. So yeah, I might do that in the future. They got a lovely red trim, which looks pretty cool, which always looks faster. Looks going faster does red, doesn't it? But anyway, yeah, so this is my first dual motor scooter. 10-inch wheels. It's just got this basic coil suspension, which coming from this is going to be a serious upgrade, because this was just absolutely just nothing. You go over a speed hump and it was harsh, really harsh. So I had a quick jump up and down on it, and that felt really springy, I could say. How a suspension should feel. The steering post is just massive. I mean, the circumference and the thickness of it, it's very imposing. And if you're a small person, this is definitely not the scooter for you, because I'm 6 foot, and these bars are very high. I don't know if you can tell by the stance of it. It's got I think it's got an aggressive stance, so I think that's how they want you to ride it. So yeah, let's have a look at the features. Right, so Sparky, right, okay. So yeah, your standard controls there. Mine came with just normal disc brakes. Right, it's got great functioning lights. Let's have a look at that. Really pleased with how the technology has progressed. So I don't need to stick my leg out to indicate anymore, which is cool. And let's have a look at the back. Yeah, that is big and bright enough for any car to see. Okay, let's put both of them on, see what it looks like. Ooh, right. That's both of them on. Cool. Right, let's turn that off. Lovely loud horn. Cool. That's one of my most used functions on a scooter for sure when you live in a big city. The deck is ample enough, and I love the attachment to hook the scooter to so you can carry, and I love that the footrest is raised with a handle. Yeah, plenty of deck space for my big feet. Love the really beefy foot stand. Right, so you're getting 12 miles an hour in first setting. Second setting, getting 18. I think this is the speed I'll be using in most settings, most rides around London until the road is clear. Then you can really let the throttle down. Okay, let's go. What are we getting here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Okay, so 48 miles an hour. That's plenty and more than enough in a big inner city, for me anyway. Cool, right. Yeah, it also has a flashing light function at the side. Let me see if I can put it on. Or was it 2 M's? Was it 2 pluses? Right, there you go. So yeah, you hit the plus button twice and on comes the headlight, and I love the way that they had it right at the top instead of being down the bottom. I think it's just more visible. And yeah, standard LED lighting packages which can be controlled from an app with all different color sequences for your amusement. Well, this came last week. I just haven't, the weather's still terrible outside, so I haven't taken it for a ride yet. So I was just getting to grips with it, learning about the settings and what have you. And I'm waiting for my first full-faced helmet, which should be arriving sometime next week. Yeah, when I get that, I'll be able to take it for a ride. Anyway, that's the first video, first impressions. Next video will be actual test ride. Okay, thanks for watching. Finally, we have lovely weather in Europe. Oh, that sun in the sky. That means it's scooter weather at long last, and finally I get a chance to take my beloved new Sparky Pro 10 out for a test drive. Wow, and what a test drive it was. I took it roughly on a 4-mile trip. I haven't got any protective gear on or anything, so I thought I'd just take it easy, keep it in second gear, single motor. And then I got a bit bored and I thought, you know what, let's kick it into dual motor. Wow. Wheels spinning, eyes watering. Yeah, it's definitely got the torque off the mark. I think I got it up to about 30, 31, and in city traffic, yeah, then just backed off. But yeah, I am looking to give this a real good testing, and I've got all my protective clothing on. Cool. So yeah, that was my initial test. Been looking at this for over a month, just waiting for the sunny weather to start. But yeah, it started, and it is officially scooter season at long last. Suspension, yeah, what can I say about suspension? It's much better than what I had before on the KRUSADE. Hey, how's it going, folks? This is just an impromptu quick video updating my, calling it my bonding session with this new scooter, the Sparky GT10, whatever it's called in your particular country. Cool. So far, right, what I like and don't like about it. Okay, so let's go with mileage. I haven't yet even been able to drain the battery, but I've got a rough estimate of how much life I would get if I did use the whole battery. I did 10 miles, no, I did 20 miles on a return trip, and it used about 60%. So I would say you'd get round about 40 miles. My weight is 100 kg, and at the speed that I was, the setting I was using it on was just single motor speed 3, which only gets you 28 miles an hour. Yeah, let's talk about speed. I put it in dual motor once, and it got to 30 miles an hour quickly, and that's just, you know, it says 50 on the gauge, but you know, all the roads in my city are 20 to, you know, if I put it on dual motor and put it on, if I put it on dual motor and put it on speeds 1 to 2, it's just too slow. So that's why I've kept it on single speed. I know, sorry, single motor. I know, it defeats the object, I know, kind of me buying a dual motor, but it will come in handy. I know it will. Right, what else? Most importantly, the suspension. The suspension is much better than what I had before. Obviously, my other scooter was half the price, but I'm thinking it may be a bit too squishy. If it was just a bit firmer, it would be brilliant. So at the moment, it reminds me of a mountain bike on a soft setting. Yeah, so it's, I mean, I took it around on all the rough roads around my area, and it just, you know, I just didn't feel a thing. All the potholes and whatever, I just bounced out of them. The handle, the actual handling, the handling was, how can I explain it? Yeah, the handlebars are tall. I'm a tall person, and the handlebars are tall. So I had to learn how to ride a scooter with a high setup. So as you can see, the brake levers are pointed down because of that. The stock grips that came on there, they were just too soft. So I got rid of those and just got some Timo jobbies for 5, 6. Yeah, so at the moment, I am thoroughly happy with it. God, I don't know how many miles I've done now. I've just gone, what have I gone? How many other miles have I done, say? 5, 7, just done 7 miles. And it's only used, is it 7? Could be 10. It's just used that amount of battery at 28 miles an hour. What could be improved? Well, I have bought new rotors, which I haven't fitted yet because I'm trying to find a shop that will do it cheaply. But yeah, if you love speed, this is the baby for you. Handling wise, yeah, it's a big beast. I tell you, it's handling wise. It's like I'm not a motorist, but it's like having a 4x4 for me. My other one was quite nimble. It was like having a normal 4-door car, so to speak. But this one, yeah, you got to be a bit more careful in your maneuvering. You're not because it's slightly larger. But yeah, the bonding's going well. That's all I can say, really. What else can I say about it? Yeah, it's a fun scooter. Adios, amigos. What? One rotor there and one rotor there. 2 rotors on the same side. What's happened? You're telling me after all these years, only 1 or 2 scooter companies have realised that the rotors should be on the same side, not on one on the left side and one on the right side. There's certain companies out there that scooters cost 3,000, 4,000, and they've done the same thing. Me coming from a mountain bike background, that was the first thing I noticed. Why are the rotors on opposite sides of the wheel? I thought it was some kind of technical problem that they did it. But no, it's just, I just realised after 2 weeks of just looking at looking at my new scooter, I thought, wow, they've got the rotors on both sides as God intended them to be. Anyway, it's a clarion call to all other scooter manufacturers. I know the Carbo GT King has got rotors on the both sides, but how many scooter companies can you name that have rotors on the same side? That's just aesthetically the way scooters should be made. Come on guys, it's 2024 now.